Sometimes the hardest gospel texts to hear and live are the simplest. Today, our selection from the Gospel of Matthew contains such passages. Jesus, still preaching the Sermon on the Mount, acts in the role of a new Moses, a kind of new lawgiver. He builds on the commandments of old, but commands us to go deeper, forbidding retaliation and commanding love for one's enemies. Scripture scholar John J. Pilch describes how Middle Eastern culture is based on honor and shame. And when someone's honor is threatened, people will retaliate. Thankfully, it usually stops with insults before going further. The laws of the Old Testament regulate society so it doesn't end up in bloody tribal conflict all the time. But Jesus, the new Moses, urges his disciples not to retaliate. Rather, we are to offer no resistance, hand over our possessions, go the extra mile. Instead of hating our enemies, we are to love them. We are to pray for our persecutors. John Pilch cautions that there is nothing in the Bible commanding us to hate enemies. The definitions of love and hate, he writes about, were really about attachment and indifference. So you were attached to those you loved, those in your own group. Outsiders were the other, detached. You were at best indifferent to them. But now Jesus is commanding us to treat as a member of our family or household the outsider, the potential enemy. In short, we are commanded to practice a perfection which imitates the perfection of the Father in heaven. Without the grace offered in Jesus Christ, such a task is impossible. But if we respond to the challenging commands of the Lord in today's gospel, we certainly are assured of God's help to live them out.